Alright guys, let's do a little experiment here. For the next 1 year, I'm going to document my journey as a musician that nobody's ever heard of into becoming a musician that at least somebody's heard of. Maybe like 20 people, 30 people, or whatever. We got to start somewhere. Okay, I've been doing a lot of research. I got to a point in my life where, hey, my life's half over. So, if I don't do it now, I'm never going to do it. So, I have some advantages in the sense of I have a back catalog of written songs and recorded songs that are maybe 70 to 95% done. But I've been too much of a, won't say the word, but to actually get it out there. Partially a lot of fear, then life getting in the way, financial stuff. Basically, I'm working a job, I have a side business, and I'm also renovating an entire house. So there's a lot going on, but with limited funds, this is the thing. I'm gonna show that it can be done, or at least be able to go back and watch myself and see where I failed and how I failed. With very limited resources, very limited expendable income, so to speak. So I have some gear left over from the times when I had a little bit more income, and I'm going to use that. And as it goes, hopefully, earn a little bit more, be able to reinvest that back into what I'm doing. Right now, I'm working on an $80 guitar from Amazon, but I'm recording good tracks with them. Maybe eventually I'll be able to get a $300 guitar. That would be pretty cool. But one step at a time. So this is it from day one. We're going to document all the steps to the process. I'm going to have to figure out, okay, which recordings are going to be released first. The whole steps of that, like, ASCAP, BMI, all that stuff. How to get onto Spotify. Should I do DistroKid? Should I do the CD Baby or whatever? I'm been doing research. I've been doing research on it. I'm going to do a little bit more, and I'm going to share what I've found with it, and together we'll get to a conclusion of, okay, what is the best step to take each step of the way. So it's going to be tough, very difficult, but it's at the point where I have to do it. It's not just wanting. It's always been a known fact in my head that I have to at least give it a fucking shot. So this is my shot, and it begins today. I just want to, have a little bit of a, documentation of it. Maybe somebody will find this interesting. Maybe they'll dig it up one day, or maybe I could dig it up one day. But this is where it begins, and there's a whole lot that needs to be done. A whole lot of decisions that need to be made, and then a whole lot of work that has to be put into it. So it's knowledge work, but then it's the action. Just taking action and releasing music. Doing any type of marketing on the side. It's completely independent on a very, very tight budget. So this might be interesting for some of you. It might get I don't expect this to get any views or anything, but maybe down the line, maybe some people will find it interesting. But I just want to document more for myself, really. This is what it took to get to where I will be a year from now, or 2 years from now, or 3 years from now. It'll be nice to go back and see it from the beginning. Like I said, it's not the actual beginning. Like I said, I'm getting old, and I can't die and just, think back and like how I never actually gave my shot, how I never actually released the things that I wrote, how the world never got to see it. Even if the world sees it and they don't even like it, don't matter. It just matters that at least I tried. So here we go. This will be just an introduction of that. I'll tell you a little bit more about where I am, what I've been doing, what I have on the plate when it comes to the projects, multiple different projects, some solo, a few from old friends who live back in my hometown. My hometown's New York, actually, so it's a little bigger than a town. But that's all part of it. That's all part of it. And yeah, enjoy the ride. Oh yeah, one more thing. You might be questioning why the video looks like this. It's literally shot on something that looks just like this. It's an RCA, but a lot of people say, oh, there's no excuse, you know, everyone has an iPhone in their pocket. Well, the thing is, I don't have an iPhone. I actually have a budget Android, and there's no space left on it to even shoot video on it. And if I shot video on it, I don't know how it would come out. It probably won't look too good. So at least it's, you know, it's a little bit nostalgic. And so it's literally shot on a camcorder from the 90s. So that might answer your question of like, what the heck is it, you know? So, it's a Goodwill, you know? Like, I go to Goodwill a little bit too much, so. Alright.